It's Halloween.
Let me out! Please!
You know what that means.
Let me out!
Old Sawtooth Jack is gonna rise from the cornfields. It's gotta be stopped. Kill or be killed.
Hello, welcome back. Jess Flicks with Jesse. Once again, going to talk about a movie I've been itching to get to because I've been away for a little bit here. And this is actually one that came out last spooky season, right? Around Halloweenish, and very appropriately so. This is my review for Dark Harvest, which is totally available. I think it's streaming. I don't know if you need to buy it, rent it, or I don't think it's free anywhere, but seek it out. Spoiler alert, definitely worth checking out. I'm really horrible at this, aren't I? Anyway, so Dark Harvest. Let's see, where do we start? I'm going to go back a little bit here. So I'm a fan of this director, David Slade. He did, I think probably the first notable thing that I really remember his name coming up in was Hard Candy. And I can't remember what year that was. Damn it. 06, maybe? Something? Don't quote me on that. I didn't obviously write that down. But I do remember reading a lot about it, and I finally got to see the movie. Really good. A bit controversial for the subject matter. It was a kind of spoiler alert. This is a, 17, 18-year-old movie, but maybe you haven't seen it. Kind of a reverse sexual predator movie, and one that takes twists and turns, and probably from what I said you might be able to figure out some of that, but still a really wicked movie, really well made, visually beautiful. Patrick Wilson and Ellen Page. It's Ellen Page. Watch the movie, see what name's in the credits. It's Ellen Page. I'm not playing along. I don't give a fuck what this thing wants to call itself. Ellen Page in that movie. Fantastic job. Kudos. Really haunting flick. And again, visually stunning movie. Followed that up with yet another badass and visually stunning movie, 30 Days of Night, which again was one of those it's probably one of my favorite vampire movies, actually. Definitely top 5. Really cool movie. Really beautiful. Brutal, just epic movie. Very, very good vampire movie. And I want to say follow that up with a Twilight movie, Eclipse, I believe. I don't know. Didn't watch it. I'm not admitting shit. I'm not going to hold that against him because I'm sure he did very well from that, right? I'm not a fan of the Twilight movies at all, but teach their own. And I'm sure if I'd got offered money to do anything of that caliber, I'd probably take it. So I'm not judging at all. It might have been good. It might have been a good one. I don't know. Again, never going to find out. I have no intention. And since then, he's done. I know he's done some more movies. He's definitely dabbled in TV. Some really cool shows. I know he did some episodes, or at least he did some episodes of Hannibal, which is a criminally underrated series. And God, Breaking Bad. I know he's dabbled. He's been in a bunch of cool ass shows, right? But back in the day, I used to really get into a director or something, and I would kind of look up what he's done, what he's gonna do. And I remember seeing the name of this pop up on his upcoming projects, Dark Harvest. And so it said it was based on the book, and so I did. I found the book, I read the book, and I loved it. I think it's a really cool story. And that was years back. And I totally forgot about it. And just this last year, end of the year, my brother mentioned to me, hey, you should check out this movie, Dark Harvest. And I still didn't register. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. And once it started going, I was like, oh shit, this is that movie. And it finally got made. So moving forward now, all that exposition that you probably didn't want or need, but I had to get it out. This is it's gonna be on my Halloween watch list probably from this point on in my life. Very simple story, but very cool story. I think it's original enough. I think a lot of elements maybe from other things that we've seen or stories we know, but just it's put together in a way we haven't seen before, or I haven't. I can't really recall anything this specific. There's a little you could probably nitpick things out and say, well, but we could do that with anything nowadays, right? We're at this point. Point in case, very cool story. It takes place, I believe, in the '60s, and it's cool because you get like the whole like the like outsiders type thing, right? The greasers and the socias and that kind of setup, along with a small town kind of farming community and a tradition that needs to be carried out every year in order to ensure a fruitful year with their harvest, and not like a biblical plague or a sandstorm or dust storm or something that's going to ruin their lives for a year. And at the center of all this is the protagonist is Sawtooth Jack, which is this, I guess, creature. We'll call it creature. Yeah, creature. Kind of a demonic scarecrow type thing that is really cool. Really well realized, and a great protagonist that's really creepy. And there's so much more to it. Like there's some twists and turns for sure along the way. I don't want to go too deep. This is kind of more of a recommendation. I hope a lot of you have seen this movie, but if you haven't, this is me trying to get you to see it. So as far as like spooky season, Halloween time type thing, and I realize I'm making this in February, but whatever. Let this carry on. If you're like me, time of the year doesn't matter. Watch a good scary movie, right? This is the atmosphere is on point. It's perfect. There's some really cool gore, violence, and just the whole premise and the way it's executed is really good. And again, it's a period piece, and this is like obviously this never went to theaters that I know of. If it did, it was probably very limited release. I don't think it did though. So this is like a straight streaming movie, and it's totally worth your time. It's an hour and a half, give or take, a couple minutes, but it's right about an hour and a half. It's not a big waste of time. Really, really cool movie. Acting wise, I'm not gonna name off particular. God, I can't think of any like specific actors that really stood out. The father from he was just in Black Phone a couple years ago. He plays the father in this again. He actually does a really good job. He kind of a standout performance for sure. And it's very dark. It's very, it's pretty heavy, like the context of what goes on and this ritual and stuff like that. It's really cool. But it's kind of this great thing. Like, I'm trying to think of like other horror movies. I'm drawing a blank right now because I'm staring at the camera, so of course I go stupid. But there are, like the whole the dark secrets of a small town kind of thing. But this is big time dark secrets in a small town. Like, it's pretty heavy, and they do a really good job of just the build up to is it Halloween night? I think it's Halloween night. Maybe it's not. I don't fucking know. I'm screwing that part up. Let's say it's Halloween night. The night of the event that this ritual takes place, and there's so much that kind of grows into it, and it's really, really cool. Great setup, and again, a couple of good little twists and turns in there. Effects wise are pretty damn good. Nothing leaped out as distracting to me. I know there's definitely some CG stuff in there for sure, but nothing that really pulled away. It didn't pull me out of the movie at all. But yeah, they weren't shy about getting a little nasty in bits and pieces of the movie here. And it's not overdone either. It's just got its moments, and it's enough of a payoff for somebody who likes the gore and all that stuff. You're gonna get your little your fix in this too. I wouldn't say it's particularly. I mean, it's rare to actually say a movie's scary anymore, like actually legitimate scary. But this does deliver again on just a whole from beginning to end, a consistent mood of dread, and the atmosphere again is very. It's gonna get you that Halloween tone, man. It's very fall. It just feels good. It feels right. You know what I mean? It's one of those. So I know I'm kind of rambling and sputtering around because I'm trying not to spoil anything. But I guess the bottom line would simply be check it out. Definitely check it out. Dark Harvest came out 2023. I know for sure it's on Amazon. I think I bought it on Amazon Prime. And I've watched it probably 3 times since I bought it because I really just enjoy it. It's a short watch, really enjoyable. And it's one I'll revisit. It'll be one of these ones I'll do coming up next year around Halloween. I'll do my Halloween watch list. I can guarantee this is going to be on there. Probably from this point on in my life. This is a really good one. And again, fantastic director. I've kind of missed lately. I feel like he's kind of, I don't know if he ever like crescendoed. I'm not going to say that because that's not fair. He's consistently worked. He's got good work in his filmography and all that. But I kind of hadn't heard anything from him really in a minute, aside from like the TV stuff, which was really good. But to see this pop up, and I was just like, oh, hey, fuck yeah, there's David Slade again, right? And he delivered. He delivered really well. And this is obviously, it feels like a real passion project because I know he was attached to it for a long time. So I'm just happy with how it turned out. And I was happy to catch it. Happy my brother caught it and recommended it to me. And then I got to have a little flashback of, oh yeah, right, I was waiting for this. So yeah, very cool movie. Highly recommended. Yeah, if you have happened to have seen the movie, and I know it's got a little bit of buzz. I think even as of late, I've seen some articles pop up about it that people are kind of discovering this movie. Please let me know what you think. Pop them down in the comments down below. And yeah, that's just all I got. I don't want to go too deep because I'll start saying stuff I shouldn't and ruining the movie for people because I'm good at that kind of thing. So thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching the channel. Please, if you haven't already, if you like the video, hit the like button. If not, you don't have to. That's fine. No hard feelings. Let me know what you think down below. And as always, take care.